Oké, drumforum.nl. Nou, we staan hier op het drumfestival in Tessenderlo in België. En zoals je ziet, het is hartstikke mooi weer. En kijk eens wie we tegenkomen. Mr. Chris Coleman. How are you?
I'm good.
Fine.
How are you?
You're setting up here right now? How do you do? Okay, let's do it properly, you know. And yeah. Yeah, we got it. You're setting up, you're preparing probably.
Yes.
The first thing I noticed actually, I'm not a journalist, I'm a drummer myself. The first thing I noticed, your cymbals, they're tilted, in my point of view, the other way around.
Okay.
Why is that?
All right. I first seen Teddy Campbell do this, but I'm a short guy. All right, so sitting here, this is natural for me. Okay, this is not. So if my cymbals are here, it's more work for me to play. And 9 times out of 10, if it's up, you're gonna have it kind of angled towards you.
Yeah.
It's the same. You have like a solid attack, here if it was up, but if it's down and it's here, then you don't. It's not as the same, but if you tilt it up, it is. So I get the same effect from here to here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus it's all low. I can see over the drums. I can have fun.
You don't notice any, they don't break any sooner, they don't crack any sooner?
No,
just the same?
no, because I don't play in the cymbal. I play off the cymbal. Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
that's great. Another question, I just saw your video, dynamic drumming. You were talking about the ABC method.
Yeah.
We don't have much time, but is it
Okay.
possible just in 1 or 2 minutes to explain what it's about?
Okay. Really quick. I'll just ask you this.
Okay.
So let's just say you go to the Frankfurt Messe.
Yeah.
Right? You're the guy. You're the drummer, right? So they say, hey, we want you to come play in our band. So they give you a CD. What's the first thing you're probably gonna do? Listen,
Yeah.
which is learn, right?
Right.
Okay, let's just say that you're gonna learn it. What's the next thing you're gonna do?
Try to play it probably.
Or practice it.
Practice.
Right?
Yeah.
So learn, practice, right? What's the third thing you're gonna do? After you learned it, after you practiced it all,
Play it.
it's time to play. Apply, right? Application. Okay, so there we have it. 3 simple things that happen every day. Okay, you understand what
Yeah, I
I'm saying?
understand, yeah.
Learn, practice, play in a simple, fast form. But how many times do you sit down and practice that way? Every time you sit down and play. You see what I'm saying?
I don't, yeah.
Most people don't even learn something to practice so they can apply it. You see that sequence?
Yeah.
By practicing like that, the ABC method, every day, okay, you will start to see results. Because you're doing the same thing that you would do on a real situation, but practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So if you don't practice that way, then how can it be perfected? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Now, the other factor to that is however much time, because I get this question a lot too. It's 2 questions. What do I practice? So now we know what to practice. And how long? That's all. The time factor is always an issue. Whatever time you have, divide it by 3. If you got an hour, 20 minutes on each segment, why? You become balanced. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If you have 2 hours, that's 40 minutes each. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have an hour and a half, that's 30 minutes each. If you have 3 hours, that's an hour each segment.
So basically, you're dividing your time you have in making sure that you first listen correctly,
Yep.
then practice it, see what you can do.
Right.
Because I'm a teacher too. And
Oh,
I
okay,
know
okay.
with a lot of my students that, when I tell them to listen to this song, the first thing is, okay, I can play it.
Right.
You didn't listen.
Right.
So that's
Exactly.
basically what you're saying. And
Exactly.
After that, applying it in what you can do and maybe extend it a little bit more.
Yep.
That's basically what the ABC method is about.
That's what it's all in a short form. I mean,
course.
and it's 3 different worlds. So with my students, like you may be, this may be here, this may be here, this may be here, or for you it's the other way around. So every student is different. So I always try to find exactly where every student is in each area,
Yeah. Okay.
and then we move on.
Okay. Would you see it all on your DVD, right?
Yep, for the most part.
Final question. I'm a huge Prince fan.
Oh, okay.
How did it happen? Did he call you? Did he-
No, Tall Wickenfield, the
Yeah.
bass player.
Oh,
The connection came basically through her, and her, myself and Prince, we did a record. It's like 10 to 12 tunes. Kind of a trio bass. It's kind of like a Jimi Hendrix meets Prince. Jimi Hendrix meets James Brown. Jimi Hendrix meets the OJs. Jimi Hendrix meets U2. Jimi Hendrix meets everybody, so to speak. We don't know what is gonna happen. The record's done. We've heard it 2 or 3 times. You know, vocals are done on it now. All that. We don't know what he's gonna do with it. We don't know.
Just wait and hope it comes out, you know?
We hope it comes out one day. Yeah. So, but that's how that came about. And the record, it took about 6 months. We started recording
In Minneapolis?
in Minneapolis, in the big room in Paisley Park, in January 2010, and it was like June when we wrapped up. It was close to my birthday. So.
Okay, well, let's hope it comes out. You know,
You never know, man. You never
wishing you all
know.
the best on stage in a moment. You know,
Okay.
give it all you got, and we're gonna watch. And thank you.
All right.
You so much.
Yeah. Also, if you don't mind, I love to everybody keep in touch if you have any questions about anything. My Facebook page. It's facebook.com / and it's my initials CRC period global.
Put it in the text on
Okay.
there so
Yeah.
you can see it.
CRC period global.
We're gonna
That's my
like you.
page.
We're gonna
Yeah.
correct you. We're gonna see
Yeah.
you.
Hit me up. I love to say hi and keep in touch and everything. So
Chris Coleman. Thank you, man.
nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too.